Most hated golf players. We all know golf is one of the calmest sports in the world. There is nothing to know about. Everyone knows it, and golf fans are some of the most courteous and chill guys you will ever see. But we don't have the luck of having everyone like. We are not saying that golf is a sport with hate. Not at all. But sometimes, some of the sport's biggest players can set their foot on the wrong step, making people go nuts. This is exactly what we are going to talk about now. Welcome to the channel. Today we will look at some of the most hated golf players. Number 10. Sergio Garcia. Loved by many, hated by many more. Sergio Garcia needs no introduction, but we also have to credit his golfing skills and the career he had. After all, he was the player who was head-to-head against the mighty Tiger Woods in his prime. But through the years, people have said that he became frustrated to watch as time went by, and his outbursts were something that damaged his reputation even more. Number 9. Ben Hogan. It is sure to say that Ben Hogan is one of the greatest golfers to ever step on the planet, but during his playing career, he was hated as much as he was adored. One of the main reasons is his being a no-nonsense man. He was not a people's man and never had a proper connection with the fans. Number 8. Bryson DeChambeau. Bryson DeChambeau is a very young golfer, and sometimes some things made people criticize him. The thing is, DeChambeau thinks that he can dominate golf with long-distance shots and yardage. But things backfired as people believe golf is much bigger than that. While it was fun to watch him initially, it did not age well for him. Number 7. Rory Sabatini. Rory Sabatini has not managed to have a great reputation through the years, as not only the fans but even his teammates despised him. Sabatini has a bad temper and many bad run-ins with his fellow golfers. While nothing is left to repair that, he still earns some good money. Number 6. Ian Poulter. Ian Poulter is one of the fanciest golfers out there, but fanciness does not buy you a reputation in the long run. Poulter is no doubt a great golfer. He knows, and sometimes it takes too much of him. And his I don't care attitude definitely made him one of the most hated golfers. Number 5. Vijay Singh. Vijay Singh also does not hold a great reputation on and off the course. He is also like the Ben Hogan. He just does his job and then bounces. He has a reputation of being a hard worker, as he practices hours and hours when nobody's around him. But this is not enough to win the hearts of people. Number 4. Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson was one of the most loved golfers of his day and is still adored by many. But as time went by, he developed a reputation. As people became old, they stick to their opinions, and Phil does the same. When he is not the most hated on this list, he still has people who dislikes him now. Number 3. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is also someone who was not loved by the papers. We are talking about one of the greatest golfers that ever lived. So, it is safe to say he will have some haters. But his public divorce and some other personal things which were made public made him one of the most hated golfers of all time. Number 2. Brooks Koepka. Brooks Koepka is not a person with a good reputation. Even if he did, he would not care. He is one of the most fun people to watch when he plays. But when he opens his mouth, he is hated for the things he says and how he comes across. And his over-the-top attitude is not something most people wish to have. Number 1. Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed is a textbook example of what a person should not be. Reed is not a truthful man, which has made many golfers furious, and his family drama adds fuel to the fire. Overall, he has a reputation for having quite an attitude. This may be the reason why most of his fellow golfers avoid contact with him.